Welcome back to the Old Paths, guys. Glad you're here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and commenting on the video. Sorry about the rain if you can hear that. Stay tuned. We have an exciting announcement. Exciting for us. Hope you like it too. It does involve you guys. So stay tuned. We're going to show you what's sold, take you around the Old Paths, tell you about our news, and have a good time. So stay tuned to the Old Paths. So we got 21 orders for $813.38 this weekend. By the way, it is 6:30 in the morning. Tanya drugged me out of bed because we got a lot to get done this week. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Let's get these things pulled. So the very first one is B2. I know nothing about these, by the way. I just took a chance, and I think that is probably it. Yeah. Pokemon League Battle Deck, Inteleon VMAX trading cards. I got $1 or $2 in them. I know nothing, zero about Pokemon, but it was brand new, sealed, perfect condition. I gave a couple bucks for it, and it sold for $24.99. So I thought it would probably be worth it. And turns out it was. So if you see something like that, pretty good pickup. Next in C2, these amaze me. I will show you what I'm talking about. Some of you may be aware, some of you may not, about Christmas stockings. Did I pull the right box? Yeah. C2, they're way down the bottom. So Christmas stockings, I would have always thought was just, cheap and not real great. Tanya started buying these, and I was amazed. Some of them go for big money. This one went for $27.10. But $27 for a Christmas stocking, you can get them for like $1.50. People give them away most of the time. And you'd be really surprised. That one's just got cats and dogs on it. Pretty little stocking, but you'd be surprised how good they are. We got 3 video games. We'll pull those. Star Wars, Spider-Man, and FIFA. All right, I think. If I can remember that far. Star Wars, FIFA, Star Wars, Spider-Man. I think I got the right ones. I believe. Let's see if I got the right one. Star Wars Connect for the Xbox 360. Sold for $9.99. FIFA. Where'd it go? Brand new sealed. And that's the only reason I sold it, since it's brand new sealed. Otherwise, it's not worth anything. $14.99. And Spider-Man for the Atari. Sold for $14.99. Then we're going to travel back here to M1. Make sure I get the right one. We have a lot of these stamp pads again. Yep, I guess that's it. It's the only one in there. These are I guess these are the die pads. I don't know. Stampin' Up. Perfect pennants, fun flower, and peekaboo frames. These are just the things you put in the machine, and you probably can't see it on there, but it has the design. But 3 of them together in a lot sold for $26.99. Then we're going to M4. I like this one, M4. This is one of the Hummel figures. It's a girl with swan. She's leaning over a fence. That thing sold for $49.99. I like them Hummel figures a lot. All right, now we're going to P2. Apple Airport, P2. P2 is over there. Can't figure out which way I'm going this morning. P2.
What's new?
I'm leaving that on there. P2. Apple Airport Wi-Fi device. like a Wi-Fi modem or something like that. I'm not an Apple person. I am kind of tech savvy, but not Apple. Apple's horrible. Sorry for all you Apple fans out there. I am not an Apple fan. All right, rack 1, a tanker truck, BP tanker truck. On rack 1, probably that. Yep, I believe that's it. 164, 2005. That is it. That sold. Did I tell you how much the Apple thing sold for? I don't think I did. It sold for $32.99. And then this truck sold for $34.99. I'm a really good creator, and I can't remember nothing. Rack 1, we bought a ton of precious moments. I actually bought them. I thought I done great. Gave like $100 for a tote full of them, about 40 of them. And we're going to make money, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be slow go because they're all worth like 20 bucks a piece. This one is called the Heavenly Light. I'll come over here. It may take like 5 minutes to find this thing. The Heavenly Light. But that sold for $19.99. So they are pretty. We enjoyed looking at them when Tanya was picturing them. That part was fun. Now we're going to, goodness gracious, we got 3 of these Coca-Cola villages. So the barber shop, probably that one. That's the barber shop. I'm gonna have to move that for now. Okay, take this one back first. Show you. The next one is the Seasonal Celebration House. Look at this one. Seasonal Celebration House. The last one is the post office. Yeah, right there. There's the post office. These sell pretty good if you find them out and about if you can get them for a few dollars. Most people want 10, 15 bucks. They're hard to sell at that price, but these were 3 of the better ones. One was $47.49. 2 of them was actually $47.49. One was $49.99. So those probably sold on offer for 5% off is my guess. Next we have rack 14. Now a yellow clock. That was another Tanya find. Had that for about 5 months probably. $5 into $99.99. Really good on that one. That's an awesome sale. Really neat clock too. Rack 15, Chief Action Figure Halo. Chief Action Figure. Let's see. I think that's it right there. That is it right there, the Master Chief. I like stuff like that even though it's not super valuable because it's brand new and the likelihood of returns go way down. So like that stuff, I think that one sold $15 even on an offer. Then we got Iron Man Funko Pop. So he's either here or over there. So I don't really know for sure. I guess he's over there. Am I just overlooking? Wow. So for all of you who've seen that the first time around, he was in the front. Tanya pulled him out to show me right where he was at. Yeah, I just can't see, I guess, today. He sold for $18. Rack 2. We got 2 things we're going to pull over here. We're going to pull an Aladdin tray and a Stanley thermos. Rack 2. Right there. There's that. This one's a Tanya find. Brand new in the box. Box has some wear. Not much, really, honestly, for the age. I think it's in pretty good shape, just kind of around the corner. That sold for $49.99, and the thermos sold for $35. Rack 5. I don't even know what that is. Creatable World Character Kit. Here's that. A doll dressing kit or something. Creative World. Okay. Creatable World. That sold for $22.99. Back on rack 6, another weaker tray, bamboo tray. There is like 5 more of these left. About 5, I think it was. And that sold. Man, I scrolled it down just a little too far. $17.99. And the sale of the day, 4 spoons. This come from the big, huge purchase that Tanya made. 550 plus pieces of silverware. We finally got it all listed, and it was amazing. Honestly, this blows my mind. So take a good look. Right, 4 spoons. 4 spoons. $99.99 for 4 spoons. So we want to say thank you guys for everything you're doing for us. All the comments, all the subscribers, all the likes, every bit of support really means the world to us. And we want to show our appreciation for everything you're doing. So thank you very much for what you're doing. And here's what we're going to do to say thank you for what you've done. We have next week, we're going to draw a winners for our very first giveaway, which is really 2 giveaways. We're giving away 2 eBay gift cards. Both have $25. So here's what you're going to do. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, like the video, and go down and comment organized. Type that word out, organized. And we will draw a winner at random, 2 winners at random for the cards. Then we will need you to contact us on Instagram. We now have a new account. It's Caleb_the Old Paths. Go over there and follow us. Message us on there to confirm your identity. We appreciate everything that you guys are doing so very much. But that's not all the news we have to announce. So not only are we doing this giveaway that will announce the winner next week, but we are doing a giveaway every week in the month of December. So this giveaway is for the gift cards, but in December it's going to be a little bit different. We're calling this the eBay Efficiency Essentials Giveaway. We're going to give you something every week that we believe is essential to the business of eBay, whether it be some tools that we use, some cleaners that we use, the tape and tape guns we use, etc. We're going to give away things that we believe would help you in your eBay business. You may already have them, but it don't hurt to have an extra one. So thank you guys, and make sure you comment down below. All right, guys, time for our topic. And what we're talking about today is the efficiency of running your eBay business, your reselling business, whatever it might be. So we're going to start from start to finish and take you through what it is we do, how we operate our reselling business. What I mean by that is, picture being at the yard sale. We just bought the item. All right, now what are we going to do with it? So in past, we have brought it home and hid it behind our couch. We've done a lot of things with it, but now we've developed a system of how we do this. So what we do is, when we get done sourcing, we do one of 2 things. Either we're going to bring it in here immediately and start the process, or we're going to put it in the 27-gallon totes and put it in our death pile in the other shed. So for today's video, we brought these 3 items in. We're going to take pictures, clean them, test them, check them, our whole process. And we've got 1 of each type that we normally would do. So here we go. Very first thing is Super Mario Land 3D. And what we would do here, we want to make sure that case is clean. You want to check and make sure your game cartridge, not so much of an issue with the cartridge, but if you're doing a lot of game discs, you want to make sure your disc is clean, not scratched, not scuffed up real bad. If it's too bad, I wouldn't buy it. If it's, moderate, you be the judge, but I try to send them out. We try to send them out looking the very best they can. So you're going to check your item. Second thing, this one, this being a coffee mug, coffee cup. This one is a McDonald's hamburgers back when they were 15 cents. You want to send something like that out clean. If somebody gets that and it's got a bunch of trash inside or staining or anything like that, you're asking for a return. So make sure you clean it. And what I mean by that is take a little Windex, spray it inside. Simple as it can be. Take you a paper towel and just wipe it out real good. Clean it. Make sure it looks like if you bought it, you would be happy with it. That's kind of the rule of thumb we follow there. And just make sure that you don't leave it wet where it can mold on the way. But just make it look presentable, because I promise you, you want to do the work on this side and not take a chance on getting a return later. And then another thing, we have this Coca-Cola Hawthorne, I believe this is Hawthorne Village Coca-Cola. This is the soda fountain. On this one, we're going to test. We're just going to check the light. That's all that this has in it. We're going to check and make sure the light works. And there it is. It lit up. You guys can see that. Check and make sure it works good. Check it for chips and dings. Make sure nothing is broken. These are so fragile that if you look closely, you will usually find something somewhere. But don't think that if it does have a chip that it's garbage. Sometimes you can still sell stuff like this even though it has little imperfections. Tanya bought a Halloween Department 56 house one time, and it had around the base, it had probably 10 chips all the way around it. It was chipped all to pieces, and it still sold for over $200. So don't throw it away just because it has some imperfections. Do make sure you disclose all that stuff though. If it still has value, make sure you put it in your description, your item description, condition description, what is wrong with it. And one thing I've been doing for a while in my title, if it's something that has a lot of issues or just any issues, out at the end I'll put like a couple of asterisks and I'll put read. That way it grabs the person's attention and it tells them I'd better read what it is in the description that is special about this, because there's something special. But you can still do good with that stuff. And then we take pictures of these three things, which is pretty straightforward. You guys know, just we have a Kodak, I believe it's Kodak. Yeah, Kodak Coolpix B500. And we're just going to take a picture of the front, of the back. We're going to open it. And I won't do all the pictures now, but we'll take pictures of the inside, probably take that out, just check the metal part, maybe take a picture of that if it's got a little bit of wear, but just try to let your pictures be your description. Same with these, we would take a picture of the fountain lit up, that way the person could see, the customer could see, hey, it does light up. Or we would take a picture of any imperfections if there was chips and dings or anything broken at all. And this coffee cup, I doubt you'll be able to see any of this, but it has the crackle effect in it. The finish has started crackling. So because you can't always get pictures of that, so we will definitely disclose that down in the description. All right, next thing we're going to do is go to the computer, and I'm going to show you guys how I put this on the spreadsheet. So we're going to start off with Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS. And what I would do on this is just under my item description, condition details, is just type it in just how it says, Super Mario 3D Land for Nintendo 3DS. If there is anything I need to note, I would probably put a dash and say, like mod wear for moderate wear, case has a crack or broken edge or whatever. And if it's in good condition, I usually just leave it blank, but you can put anything you need to there. Then I put how much money I spent on it. Probably spent a couple of, I'd say probably $2. I usually don't give more than a few. I got one listed, and then I'm going to put it in the drawers. Now, when I come back, I'm on my next line to start my next item, and we're going to do the McDonald's hamburger coffee mug. So I'm going to go with what it says on the front of the mug, McDonald's 15-cent hamburger coffee mug. You can put coffee, tea mug, whatever you want to put. And I always like to check the bottom, check around to see if there's any kind of name or anything on it. This one does not have anything. So I'd put that. I think I give 50 cents for that. And I'm going to put it back on rack 14. Then we go on to our next one. That's really about how long it takes. The next one is the Hawthorne Village. And on the bottom of this one, it has a ton of information. This is called the Soda Fountain. And it has a sculpture number A0871. So I'm going to put that A0871. I'm going to put Coca-Cola. I'm going to put 2000, whoops, can't spell, 2005 Ceramic Village. And then I'm going to put what I paid for it. I think we gave like $3 a piece for those. I have one of them, and it's going on rack 11. Now, when I come back to list this stuff, I already have all the information. I can put this stuff up into inventory now. I know how much it costs for bookkeeping purposes. I'm going to have my list price plugged in where I know how much I sold it for, or at least close. If I take offers, it changes that a little. I put an X there when I do list it. That way I know I don't list it again. And that's about it. Wanted to show you guys that process from start to finish, kind of how we bring things in or take it to the death pile. But when we do bring it in, and eventually it's going to come in from the death pile one way or the other, we check it, clean it, test it, whatever we got to do. Take the pictures, put it on that spreadsheet, take it and actually physically put it into our inventory rack system. And from that point on, it can be listed and we just wait for the sale. But I promise you, on the efficiency side of things, if you will do the work on the front end and not slack at all, do everything, check yourself, make sure that you're thorough, that you won't have as many returns. Now, I didn't say you wouldn't have any, because there's always going to be that guy that says, I just don't like it, or whatever, and you'll have to deal with some things like that. But the efficiency side of it can be better, just depending on your work that you put in on the front end. And the way that me and Tanya do things, may or may not work for everybody. She works part-time. She actually works 3 days a week. She homeschools our children. She's a pastor's wife. For those of you that don't know, that's a huge job all by itself. She's got a lot on her plate. So the way we do it, I know a lot of you take pictures each and every day that you list. That's fine. If that works for you, that's great. It doesn't work for us because she can't come up here every single day. And I don't have time to take all the pictures and do all the listings and do everything too. So it works really good. We take usually a 4 to 5 hour block of time, and we take like 100, 150. Well, she takes all those pictures, and then I put them on the spreadsheet. Sometimes the kids even help. They'll come up here and do the spreadsheet from time to time, and they'll help carry stuff in and out. So it's a family affair. And I know not everybody has the benefit of more than just you, maybe, but do it how it works for you. That's the great thing about reselling. It can work for you. You just have to figure out how to make it work for you. But yes, organization and efficiency can go a long way in your reselling business. Guys, thank you again for being here with us at the Old Paths. If you haven't already, go down and comment, like, subscribe, and comment organized to be in the giveaway drawing, and somebody's going to win. 2 of you is going to win those eBay gift cards. And then next week, make sure you watch the video to see what we're giving away in December every Thursday. We appreciate you guys so much for all that you do. Thank you for everything. We can't wait to see how far this journey takes us. And until next time, keep seeking the old paths.